live. We're live. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Come on in. Come on in and sit right down. We're going to do Ipsy tonight. We're going to talk about dry skin. We're going to use some skincare products that are geared to help with dry skin. And as you can see, I am wrapped up because it is currently 27 degrees here in Savannah, Tennessee. And I'm buttoning this cloak. I've got on this, it's like a cape with a hoodie. But anyway, I'm wearing it as it feels like a blanket. It's that kind of material, but it's freshly washed. And anyway, I'm wearing it. Y'all come on in. Got my Ipsy original tonight. And we're going to do skincare routine for dry skin. We're going to chit chat along the way. I'm not going to keep you long. And I'm going to do a mask giveaway. All the usual fun stuff. Get my ink pen going. For after a while. Howdy ho, howdy ho. Come on in. I'll just type a greeting. Hello and welcome. Welcome to my Sunday night skin treats. I've been doing this for quite a while now, several years, and I enjoy it every time. So when you come in the chat room, just say hello. Let me know that you're here. Hey, Michelle, how are you doing? Let me find me a cotton round here. I'm going to start with a toner. I didn't put on any makeup today because we didn't go anywhere. We didn't leave the house. It's so cold. All of us that usually meet together decided to have a live session on the Facebook Messenger, and we did our lesson and had prayer, and we had church. Yeah, it's a pretty good weekend. Pretty good weekend. I'm going to go in with this Murad Environmental Shield Essential Vitamin C Toner, and it kind of helps to clarify the skin, which I've got skincare on from last night, and I've washed my face this morning, but I still feel some of it on here. So anyway, this is going to help clarify my skin. That way I can start fresh. I used a combination of products from one brand, and they wound up, they're fairly new, but I've never really used them together, and I like them. I like each one, but I've never used them together. But anyway, together they peeled. I could feel it. I could feel the skincare just peeling off my skin. My skin wasn't peeling, it was just the skincare. Just rolling up, and peeling off. Hey Sylvia, how you doing? But anyway, it's cold here. But it has been a rather pleasant weekend. Just trying to stay warm. We live in an older house, and it's not very well insulated, and the floors are really cold. So anyway, we have carpet and rugs, and we wear our house shoes, or at least I do. Just chilling in your bedroom, staying warm. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so we have a fresh canvas, and we're going to get started here. I wanted to do something tonight that was really going to help with hydration. And I was looking for my Tatcha moisturizer, and I thought I had it in the bathroom, but I couldn't find it. But anyway, I'm going to go in with some other products. Anyway, let's start with the CosRX Mucin Essence. That's so good. It's hard to get away from it, I'm telling you. So we cooked at home today. We made this really nice pork stir fry. I don't know if y'all eat pork or not, but we enjoy it. And so we had a pork loin, real nice and lean, and we just cut it up into chunks, bite-sized chunks, and created this yummy marinade with soy sauce and um, paprika and garlic and ginger and stuff like that, and a little bit of oil, and we just let that marinade for about 30 minutes and then seared that meat off and saved the marinade that was left in the bowl. And we mixed in some cornstarch and water, like a slurry to thicken. And we added a bunch of vegetables, cabbage, carrots, onions, all that stuff. And, once the meat was done, we added the slurry and the vegetables, and everything just boiled down. And then we cooked the rice separately. And it was super yummy. Hey, Joe, how you doing? Oh, you had company? Oh, wow. So I guess you cooked for them? You had a hot dog and french fries, too lazy to cook. I've had many of those days. I was going to make chicken fried steak, mashed potatoes, gravy, and broccoli. Yum. That sounds really good. Well, you can always cook that tomorrow if you're in the mood. So, but anyway, we fixed enough to have leftovers, so we won't have to cook. We'll just cook breakfast tomorrow, and that's it. Yeah, I've enjoyed my day. Okay, that's pretty well soaked in. All right, now I'm gonna go in with yes, give me a thumbs up, please. I'm not going to use any retinol tonight. This headband came from I Do Care. It was a kit that I bought a couple years ago. It was a birthday. They had this called this mask in the kit called birthday cake, and it's a cream, and it has like little particles of pink and blue confetti, like burst like things, for in the mask. And then there were a couple of other masks and the headband, and I'm not sure what all was in the kit. But anyway, it was cute, and I thought this is perfect. So I bought it for myself as a birthday gift. Hey Lois, how you doing? We all got together online today too, Sylvia. It's just too cold. I know Lois is probably thinking y'all are wimps. She's up there where it's like, oh my gosh, frigid, frigid, frigid. But anyway, it was like 19 degrees early this morning, and I think our high today, it may have got up to the freezing point. I doubt it. But anyway, all right, I'm going to go in with this Hey Honey serum. It's wrinkle smoothing multi peptide serum. So we're going to get this on my skin. That vitamin C. Well, listen, when you have dry skin in the middle of the winter like this, you're going to have to probably go a little bit sparingly, with the retinol and even vitamin C if you have sensitive skin. So, a couple times a week at the most, probably on the retinol. And then vitamin C, where you normally use it every day, you might want to go like every other day. And because both of those products work really, really well. However, when your skin is super dry in the middle of the winter like this, it can get rather sensitive. And you don't want to aggravate that sensitivity by using products that are going to dry your skin out even more. You drove 45 minutes in a snowstorm to go shopping. Oh my gosh. Well, when you live up north like that, I mean, you're just, they have snow plows and things like that, which help, keep the roads clear, but it's still dangerous, but you're just more used to driving in the snow because it snows like 5 months out of the year up there. But anyway, down here, we're paralyzed. We don't have that kind of equipment. Hey, Yvette, what's up, my friend? So the least little bit of snow or wet snow or ice or anything like that, if everybody that can stays home, we just don't go anywhere. And if we know a snow is coming, or if it starts to snow and we're like on our way home from work or whatever, everybody goes to the store. We stock up on bread and milk and everything. Okay, I got a pretty good start here. I'm gonna find me some lip balm because my lips are dry. And if you're wondering what I'm wearing, it's a cloak. It's just so cold. The floors here are so cold. All right, I'm going to go on with this lip balm. Y'all have seen me use this 100 times, but it's so good. So I'm going to use it again tonight. I got to get some lip balm on. When I woke up this morning, my lips were super dry. So I don't know if I slept with my mouth open or what. I told Kyle, if you're ice fishing tomorrow, then take me shopping today. So he did. Ah, that's a good bargain. Let me tell y'all, marriage is a place where you negotiate. It's a relationship of negotiations. Hey, Nashies, how you doing, sweetheart? I don't feel like my skin looks dull, so I'm not really looking to brighten my skin tonight. My main objective is hydration because your girl is dry. And I've got two moisturizers here that I'm considering. I've got this one from Peter Thomas Roth. It's called the Water Drench Hyaluronic Cream Cloud Cream Hydrating Moisturizer. And then I have this one from Dermalectives. It's a triple power collagen moisturizer. So this is still a little bit tacky. I'm going to sit on that for a minute and decide. Have y'all used this? This is good. I've added the snail mucin to my skincare 2 times a day, and my skin is looking great. Isn't it like a miracle product, Joe? It is so good. I mean, it was a game changer for me when I discovered it, and it a little bit goes a long way. It takes a long time to use up one bottle. I'm waiting on my beauty list, and I hope I have good luck. So, doesn't everybody get the same thing, Sylvia, on those beauty list lucky boxes? Or do you know? They're $75, so it's kind of, pricey. So I've kind of just been sitting, and there's just been several videos out there, but I've only like I watched one short, a 3-minute video. Yeah, it's a little bit pricey. Anyway, the girl, she had a palette, a little 5-pan palette from Natasha Denona that she liked, and one other product that she liked, and rest of everything she said she could have, you know, lived without it. Oh, you've seen a lot of variation? Hey, did y'all know that Lorella does these live streams, and they have a live stream box that costs $1,000? And I guess business owners get on there or something. I don't know. You got the $75 box. Yeah, because that's like the cheapest. You got the extra large, which is 150. Oh, wow. Are you going to film it, Joe? Or at least do like a flat lay on Instagram or something? Yeah, holy cow, $1,000. If you go to their website, Lorella's website, you'll see it. It's a I'm like, what do they put in that box? They must have a ton of stuff in there because for $38.75 you get like 10 or 12 products. I can only imagine what $1,000 box looks like. It must be enough to open a makeup store with or something. Yeah. Um, when I get stuff on sale, like through different wet brands that I really enjoy, like Tarte or Nomad or Simply Posh Cosmetics, I may spend, 110, $120 at the most. And that's rare. I don't do those kind of hauls very often. So recently, my Simply Posh Cosmetics, I did 3 palettes. And anyway, I'm showing those palettes in my Mask Monday video tomorrow. And anyhow, I'm not doing swatches yet. I'm going to wait probably till next Sunday and do swatches. We'll have a swatch party. I think I'm going to go in with this Peter Thomas Roth because it's a sample. and I really want to use it up. But I've had 2 of these samples, and they're really good. It's a really good moisturizer. It's lightweight. It doesn't feel heavy, but it's almost like a gel. Here's the, and it doesn't take a whole lot. A couple of pea-sized amounts for your whole face. I like it. I mean, it may not be everybody's cup of tea, but I like Peter Thomas Roth. I think they have good stuff. Anyway, the goal tonight is to hydrate, 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 hydrate. And this one has hyaluronic acid in it, which the serum that I used tonight was a peptide serum, so I didn't have any hyaluronic acid yet. So this is going to help with, I like wearing some form of hyaluronic acid, especially when I'm trying to hydrate. That lip balm was nice, but I feel like I need something else. You're slugging again at night? I know. My hair's been dry. It's like static, even though I'm running a humidifier. This gas heat. Okay, I'm going to go in with this Creme de la Cube lip balm. And I'm just going to put another layer. Hello, Miss Jen. How you doing? Well, Joe, hey, you ladies, let us know now what you got in your Beautylish boxes. I'm anxious to see the difference between the $75 one and the $150 one. I just want to see what's in them. I'm nosy. I want to see. Don't y'all want to see what they get? Do a flat layer or something. Do a short, do a video, do something. You post a pic on Instagram? Yeah. I've been using some of Shakira's new hair care line. Isma. How do you say that? It's amazing for hair. Very soft, smooth, smells amazing, and it has bonding technology. Cool. Well, you got to keep those long, lovely locks looking lovely. And you do have really pretty hair, Nashies. You do. Yeah, I could have used one of these tonight. It's the ROC Hydrate and Plump Serum Capsules. But I've already put on moisturizer, and this is almost like an oil. So if I wanted to put an oil on top of everything that I've done, I wouldn't use this. I've got one from I Do Care that would do the trick, but I really don't want to wear an oil tonight. I'll make sure to post up my review over on Instagram. Yeah, do that. I'll have to. And hopefully I'll catch it. Here lately, y'all, I have been so slacking on keeping up with everybody. I'm behind on my comments. It's just the Christmas season just threw me for a loop, and I've been behind for about a month on comments. And if you were looking for an answer or a response, to your comment, and I haven't given you one yet, please don't be offended, because it's not my intention to hurt anybody's feelings. But anyway, I finally got all the giveaways together and mailed them out yesterday and sent everybody their tracking information. And so it was quite expensive. The postage was. I think we spent like almost $130 altogether on the postage for 10 packages. Well, it was 11 packages, but one of them was only $2.49, I think. It was a mass giveaway. But anyway, all that was the 11th package, the mass giveaway. The 10 packages that I'm talking about are the ones from my Holly Jolly Christmas giveaways. And so, anyway, I worked on that all week long and got all the products together and, you know, got the label. Did you know that the post office will give you priority mail labels for free if you're going to ship priority mail, first class, you know, with insurance and tracking and all that? They'll give you labels that are free, and they will literally cover up all this stuff. You can just, you know, you don't have to peel this all the way off. You can just, you know, peel like the top part off, and the rest of this, the sticker will just cover all that up. It saves a lot of time. But the catch is it's priority mail. So you got to be committed to pay that postage. Okay, now I'm going to go in with an eye cream. And I'm trying to stay away from vitamin C tonight. I just want to work on hydration. And I wore these retinol patches one day last week, and my under eyes peeled, y'all. Have you ever had that happen to you? It's like, oh my gosh. I do want to say that Glam Glow had made some good things when they were, you know, had most of their stuff going. And I enjoyed their Thirsty Mud and their Bright Eye cream. I may try to use some of this. Let's see. I need to use this up anyway. You had an allergic reaction and the under eye peeled. Felt like it took forever. Well, I didn't have that problem, fortunately. It wasn't like a sore, you know, or anything like that. It was just like, it just looked like and felt like dead skin that was just peeling up, like you'd see flakes, you know, on your face or your arms or whatever. And but it was weird. I've never seen that under my eyes before. Okay, I'm gonna use this Bright Eye. It's like it's a balm that kind of melts as you apply it with the body heat of your hands. So it's kind of thick. And Glam Glow doesn't sell much anymore. You may be able to find some things on Amazon or eBay or whatever, but this is just something I need to use up. But I did enjoy their products. I got them through BoxyCharm. But anyway, this is really, it's soothing. Okay, so there's something for the eyes. And just work it in, make sure it's melted. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . I had this Nautica product from XLMI, and it was really nice. It worked really, really good. And it was like that. It was like a balm that you just put on your face, and it just, with your body heat, it just melts. It melts. And it's like a moisturizer, but it's a different texture than a cream. I was checking on Sweet Pea. So anyway, that is all I'm going to do tonight. So I used a toner, clarified the skin, and then I went in with a snail mucin essence. And then I used the Hey Honey Elements peptide serum. And then I went in with the Peter Thomas Roth hyaluronic, it's called Moisture Drench or something like that. Cloud Moisture Drench. I forgot the name. Anyway, I went in with that as a moisturizer. And then the eye cream and the lip balm. And that's it. That's all I'm doing tonight. But the Tatcha night cream, the heavier one, not the light, the cream that's lightweight, but the heavier one is perfect for this time of the year. If you have dry skin, it's a little bit heavy for me. I have dry combination skin, and I really don't mind using it out here in these drier areas, but right through here in the T-zone, I really didn't care for it as much as I thought I would. But I really do like the cream. I think it's really nice. And, you know, I don't have to use it every day. You know, I could put it on a couple times a week and it would really help my skin. You know, but for someone who's got really dry skin and, you know, your face feels chapped even, you know, it would be awesome. Okay. Let's do this glam bag here. I got my Ipsy in, and the bag is different this time. It's like this pink colored bag. It's still a bubble mailer, but it's like a dull, it's not a shiny blue and pink like the older bags were. You went and filled your water bottle. Oh, good. I've got mine over there on the couch. I forgot it. I did get a swig, though, before I came over here. So the glam bag feels really full. It's not even all the way zipped. I think they might have been in a hurry, but it's cute. It's like a metallic quilted like fabric. It's like a light blue, icy, shiny, silvery blue color. $32 ounces. Get your hydration going. I'm just going to pull everything out of the bag and then we'll check it out. And we get a card. I'm so glad they're back to doing the cards. There's a sneak peek for next month. So that's fun. Mega Drop Shop is going to be February 9th through February 25th. And it's get ready for up to 85% off everything. The theme this month is the year of yes. Say yes to it all. Experimenting with new eye looks, swiping on fresh lip color, testing out the hottest new brand. No pressure, no perfection, just the joy of trying something new. All right, so the choice day for the February bag is going to be January 26th through the 28th. The add-ons is going to be February 1st through the 3rd. And then Mega Drop Shop is the 9th through the 25th. So save the dates. So they usually tell you on the card which one was your choice. But I don't see it. So I can't remember. I can't remember which one I chose. But anyway, let's just do it. All right, so we have from Blink the tubing brow juice. Now, I'm assuming that this is like a setting gel, but it says tubing. It's like an amber colored brush. Or it could be the product. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the product is clear or... Anyway, the first of its kind brow gel uses tubing technology to coat each hair. Doesn't that sound interesting? I don't think I would have picked this. Anyway, this is a deluxe sample, and the full size is $24. Very interesting. Tubing brow juice. That's cute. All right, and then from e.l.f. Cosmetics, we have the Pout Clout Lip Plumping Pen in Pinky Out. So this is probably close to being a dupe for the Tarte lip plumping. You know, it clicks up. It's a lip plumping pen. This is it's called Pinky Out, which is like a really pretty pink color. I'll have to try that in an upcoming video. Anyway, I like the one from Tarte, and you know, this is only $9. It's a full size, so you can layer it over lip liner or whatever. I was checking out the Blink eye cream the other day. Really nice ingredients. I do like the Blink products, the ones that I have that I've tried, Nashies. Um, this was a pretty good skincare routine tonight. I didn't use any Blink products. I was using a Blink eye cream over here, and I finally emptied it. So it's in the empties bin for whenever I do my empties video. And I did like it. I like the eye cream. It was really nice. And I would say this, that after using the one from Dr. Brandt, I think I like the Blink one better. Okay, then we have a little palette. It's from Sugar Silk, Ethereal Eyes Palette. And it's one of those ones that's light pink in color, and they have white writing. And I don't know why so many companies do that. You can barely read it. It just doesn't make sense. But anyway, it's got some neutrals, a pink, a purple, 4 shimmers. There's a pale yellow, pastel yellow, and a pastel pink. So it's kind of cute. I like the way it's shaped. You know, it just kind of, your fingers just kind of grip naturally, you know, where the grooves are. Yeah, they should think before they do their packaging. So anyway, it's really cute though. This may make its way into a giveaway. I like these type of palettes for giveaways because they fit into a subscription bag, you know, and they make a nice little giveaway gift. And I have so many palettes. I saw a title this week from somebody that I subscribe to. It was like 90 palettes that I have never used. And she was holding up this giant bin of palettes. 90 palettes that she's never used. That's what happens over the years. You know, it's like you accumulate, and the next thing you know, you got 90 palettes that you've never used. Okay. That's one of the reasons why I started Palette Promenade, because it's going to put me in a position to use some of the palettes I just had sitting around. Okay, then we have a product from Earth Arbor. It's a barrier boost glazing milk called Treasure. This is just a little deluxe sample. It's a yellow bottle. It's really cute, though. I didn't get the latest Nomad palette. Did you? No, not yet. Because it's permanent. You know, they're going to have it. And I do like the color story, though. But I don't know. They just had like back-to-back releases here lately. And, you know, I made a big purchase just a couple of months ago. I wasn't going to do another one. What is a glazing milk? Let me read this, y'all. These products from Earth Arbor are organic, and there's like sea botanicals in them. And my skin responds really, really well to this brand, all the products in this brand. It says saturate your skin in a cushiony moisture that helps calm, revive, and plump. Powered by oat ceramides to help support your skin's barrier and lock in hydration, plus a golden herb complex that works to visibly boost your glow and bring life back to those dry skin days. Use solo as your moisturizer or layer under a cream for an extra boost. The full size is $22. I'm going to set that right here, and we'll try this next week. If it's right here, I won't forget. And then there's a QR code that says scan for a surprise. So it's probably some sort of a free product with a purchase or something like that. I do too, Michelle. Love organic sea products. Okay, and then the last product in the bag is called Tiger Love Retrovision Reset and Clarity Pink Clay Mask with plant-based extracts and texture smoothing kaolin clay. So it's a deluxe sample. It's a travel size. And it's a 10 to 15 minute mask, and then you just rinse it off. And it's pink in color. Here's what the tube looks like. So you probably get 4 or 5 uses out of that. So to clarify your skin, I'm going to save this for warmer days when I need clarification of my skin. Say hello to skin that looks balanced, refined, and oh so fresh. Pink kaolin clay helps to absorb excess oil and draw out impurities, while lactic acid gently smooths rough texture for your most selfie-ready complexion. So that sounds really good for combination skin. And so I'm going to wait. We're going to get past this cold, dry skin weather days before I use that. I'm curious about this QR code. I don't know if y'all can scan it. If I hold it still, can anybody scan it with their iPhone? Yeah, the wheel of palettes. I know somebody that does that, but I'm not that organized. I'm not going to sit there and go through all my palettes and put them on a wheel. Because, first of all, you'd have to touch every single palette and type it all in. And then, whatever the wheel picks one, you'd have to go back through all the palettes to find it. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, a cup an hour or a half a cup an hour or however you want to do it. I take swigs. I'll drink 3 or 4 swallows, and that's what I call a swig. It takes you to the website Earth Arbor. I know, Joe, right? I'm like, no, that's like playing a game. If I'm going to take that kind of time to play with my makeup, I'd rather be sticking my fingers in it, swatching stuff and creating color stories and thinking about, putting a makeup look together. I want to use my time for that. So there wasn't it just takes you to their homepage, Nashies. There's no special deal going on. I don't think I need to save this box. Do y'all? If all it does is take you to the Earth Arbor website, I don't need to save this box. Scan for a surprise. It looks like a freebie. I'm checking it out. That's what I was thinking. It might offer you a freebie, maybe with a purchase, even. Well, if the Mega Drop Shop has the Blink eye cream on special in February, I'm going to purchase it again because I like it. Well, I'll save the box. I'll break it down and put it in the bag and next to the card, and I'll save it when I get time. Right now I got a $10 coupon off of a $20 purchase on the Allure website that came in my last box that I want to use. I told my husband, I was teasing him. I said, "Ooh, look, a $10 coupon. Can I go shopping?" He was just like shaking his head. He knows that if I really want to shop, I'm going to shop. I don't ask his permission. But out of the two of us, I'm probably the more frugal one. He might say that he is, but he's not. He knows how to spend the money. You get a mermaid milk for the cost of shipping. So $5 for a $42 product. Okay. Mermaid milk. Let me see if I have that already here. I've got 3 or 4 Earth Arbor products right here. Nymph Nectar, Sapphire, Tidal Rose, and Siren Silk. I'm pretty sure I have the mermaid milk in my collection, though. I have a little bin. You know, it's one of those like storage bins, a little box that's full of Earth Arbor products. Did I decide if I'm going to try the Macy's box? No, I haven't decided on a new subscription yet. I've just ordered, I just been ordering stuff that I wanted, like the Koki Cosmetics mystery bag, and then I did the Simply Posh Cosmetics 40% off on those 3 palettes. And this week I placed an order with Scentbird for 3 cents. And, I'm thinking about Valentine's Day, and I put some scents in my queue, and I'm, had to get some products for men, to share with my husband. You heard they're stopping the Macy's box? I think I read something about that myself. I don't know. Macy's is okay. I've got it before, not as a subscription, but I have ordered it before when it was like a $10 box, and it was kind of fun, but I'd always forget. You have to get on their website, and place the order. But then it started becoming a subscription, I think, and I never did jump on that train. But I'm not really in a hurry to make a decision, because right now things are flowing pretty good on my channel. I've got, 2 days a week I do mask videos. And then, of course, my Sunday night skin treats. I try to share something then. So as long as I've got like 3 things a week, going on, I'm good. So anyway, we'll see. I've canceled a bunch of stuff. Canceled Cheek Boss. I canceled Javi. I canceled the Facery masks. I canceled Medusa's makeup. Now, this has been over the last 6 or 8 months or so. I've canceled things one by one. And I've got plenty of makeup and plenty of skincare, coming in with descriptions that I have. So I don't know if I can create content with what I have. I may just stick with what I've got going on for now. I'm trying to cut back because I've got too much in the house. I need to open a Macari shop or something and sell some stuff. But I don't know. That seems like a lot of work too. But Moira Cosmetics and Beauty Creations, those are brands that interest me. They seem fairly affordable. you know. But I don't know about every month, every month. I don't know. A mystery bag. I like doing a mystery bag every now and then, you know, through different brands. But it's just fun to see what you get, you know. All right, I'm going to put on some hand cream and some cuticle cream. Ipsy does mystery bags every month. And, you know, you get the little Ipsy bag and 5 products. And there's some appeal to that offer. But it's hard for me to get on the Ipsy shopper website and just order a mystery bag. I'm wind up spending, you know, $50, $60 and not even bat an eye. You know, I got to be careful or I will overspend. I'm trying to discipline myself because I've got a makeup takeover going on here in my house, y'all. My house looks like a Walgreens, Lois. I don't have any place to put things, you know. I had a comment, not recently, but it's been a while back. But I've got boxes of stuff, you know, piled up everywhere. Anyway, somebody said, I really like, this was a comment now under one of my videos. I really like watching your content, but I can't stand looking at that hoard, you know? And so they were letting me know if I cleaned everything up, they'd watch my videos. But I'm like, where am I going to put it? On the roof? So I got to do something. I got to change my ways. And I'm not a panning project person. You know, I don't shop my stash. I don't monitor every little use that I, you know, do on my makeup products. This is that Mitchell and Peach body souffle. Y'all, this stuff is awesome. It smells so good. I know I need a beauty room. And I have a room towards the back of the house that we've been using for storage ever since we've lived here. It's been a storage room. And we've cleaned and thrown away and donated and cleaned some more. And it's not very big. It's a little room. It's a little tiny bedroom that's big enough for a twin size bed and a chest of drawers and a little nightstand. And that's it. And you have to pass through that room to get to the utility room. So it's not really not big enough to be a beauty room. So, but anyway, with all the stuff that I have here, my whole house is the beauty room. My whole house is the beauty room. Anyway, I've gone vertical on storage in certain corners, and I've got boxes of stuff everywhere. Everywhere. It's crazy. Have y'all ever watched Veggie Tales? They do these cute little songs. Anyway, there's this well, let me tell you, it's just a little cartoon, like a digital cartoon, and they have all these vegetables that, you know, sing and dance, and they tell a story, and it's a Christian based series. Okay. And so there's Bob the tomato and Larry the cucumber, and then there's this one lady that shows up in one of the films that she's a blueberry, and she's so blue hoo 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 hoo. And so because she's blue, she goes shopping. And she gets the thrill of shopping, and she brings it to her house, which is like a tree house, and she stores it. Okay. And then she still sings, I'm so blue. Hoo, 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 hoo. You have this episode? All right. And so sooner or later, she gets so much stuff in her little treehouse that it's bursting at the seams, and her house just literally starts to fall apart because she's got so much stuff. And the stuff never satisfied her. It never filled that empty hole in her heart that only Jesus can fill. And so, anyway, I remind myself, Lori, you've got to change your ways. You're like that little blueberry woman. But I've been doing this for a long time. We've lived in this house about 10 years now. And about 8 of those years, I've been doing makeup videos and, collecting and doing giveaways and interacting. And just, it's my way of connecting, socially with the beauty community. And it has done me the world of good. And I try to do good to others, and it's been such a blessing. But I'm not going to stop being a blessing. I'm just going to stop bringing in so much. I want to declutter more, get a bigger house. Yeah, that's the story. That's the story. You had to, like in the Bible where it talks about the man had his barns got full and he had so much that he had to tear all his barns down and build bigger barns. And then everything rotted. Everything he had stored rotted because he wasn't putting it to use. Anyway, you've heard the stories about, different women that are like, I got to give away some skincare. I got to, look at all this skincare that's going bad, blah, blah, blah. And, or this is expired or whatever. And, the makeup and the skincare goes bad before you can ever use it because you only have one face. Anyway, I don't know how I got off on all this tonight, but anyway, you can tell it's kind of on my mind. I need to open up a Macari shop or make some donations to our local church or, whatever. And I got to stop. I'm cutting back on what I bring in the house. I found some palettes that I forgot about that I've never used today. See, there's several of us that are in the same boat as far as, having a very large stash of makeup and skincare products. All right, let me do a giveaway. I've been on here over an hour already. And then I'm going to let y'all go. It is so cold tonight. Right now it's 28 degrees here. What is the temperature where y'all are at? Lois, you would like VeggieTales. And your grandkids would love VeggieTales. VeggieTales is there's a lesson. There's a lesson and there's silly songs and it's just fun and it's entertaining and even teenagers like it. 40 degrees in Central Florida. Y'all are getting the cold air too, Michelle. 52 degrees. Now you're out in the desert. Wow, it's cold everywhere. Yeah, they may have some on YouTube. I don't know. 51 in your part of California. 28 degrees. 14. Holy moly. You beat us all, Lois. And they say it's even colder up like in Maine, like sub-zero. I don't see how. I mean, if you had a runny nose and you went outside in that kind of weather, you'd wind up with an icicle hanging from your nose. Going to be -7 tomorrow. Woo! And Kyle's going ice fishing. He's a glutton for punishment, I'll tell you. I'd last 5 minutes. I'd have to come home. I'd last only 5 minutes. All right. If you're interested in a mask giveaway, oh, a heated fishing tent. Oh, isn't he something? All right. Type me in the comments and I'll get this going, y'all. Okay, so Lois. You're welcome, Michelle. You're sitting in comfy PJs and a sweater, and the temp in your house is 72. Well, I mean, that's it. I mean, you could be under 2, 3 blankets at night, and you could still tell that the air is cool in the house around you. There's cold. The floors are cold. Anybody else? Anybody else want to get in on this giveaway? I don't know the first thing about ice fishing other than you have to cut a hole in the ice, and hope that the fish comes to you. You don't have any carpet in your apartment? Yes, they are cold. Oh, yeah. Our carpet's so thin, and I lay throw rugs down and to help. I even have a throw rug down in the kitchen in front of the dog's um, food and water bowl because her little feet get so cold just sitting there eating a bite. All right, I'm gonna count to 3, and if nobody else jumps in on this giveaway, I'm gonna give it to Lois. He caught 2 pikes. I made it for supper. Yum. Yeah, get you some rugs. It'll help. I got rugs in the bathroom, in the living room, in the kitchen. I got them laying down. It helps. It really does. All right, I'm going to count to 3. 1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. 3 Mississippi. All right, Lois. Nobody else jumped in here, so you automatically win the giveaway. Lois. Lois wins the giveaway. Congratulations, Lois. My husband just went to the Dollar Tree. I got some new masks in the house. We could do a Mask Monday collab with matching masks. Doesn't that sound fun? Would you like to do that? Would you like to do that, Lois? I have, listen, I have some alien masks. He bought 4 of them. And so I can send one to you and we'll work it out on what day we're going to do it. Would you wear an alien mask? I've not worn this before. It's from Be Pure, from the Dollar Tree, and it's one of those uh, green, faced aliens with the big eyes. The chat disappeared. Huh. Well, we can see you. We can see you. Did you? And it was white. Did you see anything? Did you know that I was doing the giveaway for the masks, Jen? Lois won the giveaway. You had to click the X. Did I tell y'all that AT&T wanted us to go to? They're doing a mandatory crossover into what they call, what is it called? Internet Air or some jazz. Anyway, it's part of the 5G network, and I had to get a box, a new modem box, and I got it installed this week and everything. And I'm hoping that everything goes smooth on the billing. But anyway, it was kind of stressful because I don't have a phone anymore. My phone fried. I still have the phone number and I'm still paying for that phone service. I just got to get another phone. Anyway, but we used my husband's phone and downloaded the app and followed the instructions for the installation and, to set up the automatic billing and all of that stuff. So, but I got an email today reminding me to do that. And I'm like, maybe it's just one of those blanket emails that they send out to everybody. Anyway, I'm going to try not to worry about it. I need to do one tonight. Miss Jackie Russell sent me a full-size Sunday Riley Latico acid treatment in my giveaway box. I was so excited because I had just run out of my sample. Yeah, do a mask tonight, Sylvia, if you're feeling up to it. It'll help with the skin. Yeah, I've looked at phones and anyway, I'll get around to it. I promise. I was trying to get through the holidays. It's so expensive, everything. We had some things going on, and property taxes are due in another month and for my mother's house, and I'm just trying to, I don't want to pay for everything at one time because my checking account would really feel it. So if I spread things out, and do one thing a month or, whatever, then it doesn't hurt my feelings as near as bad. I know I'm crazy. It's 16 degrees, not including the wind chill. You added yours to your bill. Oh, that's good. Well, y'all, I'm going to get off here. Sweet Pea's just looking at me with his longing little eyes. It's like, I miss you, Mama. I was kind of glad we didn't go anywhere today because it hurts her feelings, y'all, when we take off for the afternoons on Sundays. And we're gone for several hours. I mean, it just really, She's just real clingy for a couple, 2, 3 days afterwards. Have a great week, everybody. Stay blessed and stay warm. Yes. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate it. I pay 30 a month, I think. That's a good deal. I always have a wonderful time here. Thank you, Nashies. You're so sweet. I just love y'all. I love all y'all. All right, y'all take care. Drink lots of water. Get some good sleep. And do some skincare. Eat your fruit and vegetables. Keep your immune system built up. Yes, hugs and warm wishes. My sentiments exactly. All right, y'all sleep sweet tonight. See you tomorrow for Mask Monday. Woohoo!